Next little bit on the audio will be a good explanation of what I'm doing, so just hang tight and I'll explain everything. Okay, so I'm going to try to verbally process here of everything I'm doing and explain why I'm doing what I'm doing, and you'll understand why this video exists and what we're doing here. Okay, so I guess I'll start off with I had actually started doing YouTube several years ago. I'm looking at the calendar now. It was actually about 11 or 12 years ago. And it was around the PewDiePie era. Hopefully it doesn't date this too much. And that was when I also discovered that you could make money off of YouTube and that, YouTube was a thing. I actually discovered YouTube around that time as well. I was a sheltered child. That is the only way I can explain it. Or just really understood what YouTube was. That's what we'll call it. Realizing that, hey, you could get several views. It's a great way to express creativity. You can make money off it. I mean, I was in high school at the time that I had this realization and thought process to try not to date the video further because I'm trying to be anonymous. And so I rolled with it. I tried to emulate PewDiePie. 6 years went by and decided different things in life happened. I got married and met a girl and all that good stuff. And so that kind of had me fall out of YouTube, as well as 2020 happened. We'll just say that. And that's all I'll say about that, to quote Forrest Gump. Anyways, it's kind of been in the back of my mind and in my head for several years. I even have filmed and edited videos to eventually upload that never saw the light of day. So to try to wrap it all up and not make it super boring and long, I've had a longing and a yearning to record things, gameplay specifically, and within the past few years, not only has it never left me completely, and it comes and goes in different urges and forms and different things like that. And like I said, I've gone as far as recording different things. Recently had some friends that I rekindled a relationship with, and they were all for the idea of me doing videos again, and were sad that I ever stopped. They absolutely were supporters and thought it was great, and we've talked about it several times. And because the urge and the wanting to do it has never left me, I guess if you're ever seeing this video on YouTube and whatever platforms I also put it on, just know that, hey, we made it. We're redoing this again. We're making gaming videos. We're going to do things absolutely different, though, this time. I was way shoehorned in a rut into just thinking I had to emulate it. That's just emulate PewDiePie. That's the way my brain worked. I'm very locked in certain details and kind of OCD about things. So I really went and tried hard. Like I made over 1,000 videos and different things like that. And like I said, I'll stay anonymous, so I never want to make connection with real life or the past. I just want this channel and videos to be what they are and within their own realm. Even today, as I was looking forward to filming this, I was even talking myself out of it and coming up with different reasons, like, you don't have enough time. You're running a business. You're married. You got all these obligations. How on God's green earth are you ever going to do this? And then I had other excuses like, you've not done it for so long. There's no point in it. It's a waste of time. You need to utilize your time better. Be responsible. And then I had other different reasons, like I just didn't want to do it. And how could I sustain it? Both because of the time constraint, and maybe you start it but you quit. You've quit for a reason every time. But I'm back at it again due to friends, and it just never leaving me, and I think I'm gonna give it a whirl. So I'll be grateful and thankful for everybody that sits in and listens and watches to everything I'm doing. It's kind of a passion project. Wherever it goes is wherever it goes. If it's no views, maybe I'll eventually stop. If it gets a lot of views, maybe I'll generate income and life will be great. If not, it's whatever it is. But this go round, I'm going to be completely raw and 110% me. So if I've had a fun night by myself and I've drank and I've perhaps smoked, just know that it's all done legally. I have the medical certifications for it, medical cards, stuff like that, as well as it's legal with where I'm at. Just obeying the law, having a good time, gonna be unapologetically me, shoot things a little differently, play the games I want to play, not try to follow trends, just be unapologetically me, like I said. Somewhat keeping things anonymous. And then it's also another, there's the element to it, the reason I'm doing it it's the kid in me trying to still hang in there and not die as I grow older and advance into the adult world. Because like I said, I do run a business. I'm married. I turn 30 this year if it comes out this year. If this video is seen this year, I turn 30 this year. So that'll be another interesting element to this, is I'll be playing a lot of old games that I grew up playing as a kid and see how, the different perspective from a kid growing up and just learning video games and just playing whatever he had available and what he liked, to understanding cultural significance and what happened in games, whether I played them as I grew up or interested in, and different perspective from a young child trying to figure this out to a stoned 30-year-old trying to get a new perspective. As well as, video games have been a huge part of my life growing up ever since I was a kid. Some of my earliest memories are my dad playing Super Mario World to be specific, as I was laying in bed trying to fall asleep. Some of my earliest memories. So obviously this is something that I don't want to let die, but at the same time, I've taken some gummies and drank a little bit, so it kind of may explain the abstract thought and the ongoing string of thoughts. But, there may come a time, whether I want to or not, that it may be the last time I ever play video games. Or, if not that extreme, the last time I ever play a certain video game. So maybe this is a way to capture and immortalize my last romp through a game. I don't know if that's going to be the case, but that's kind of my thought. What if you were to do something from the last time, for the last time? That is a perspective there, if you will. Yeah, it's something to think about. What would you do? How would you do it? Would you go into detail about every little step? Would you try your best? Would you just get it over with? Or would you really kind of be ceremonious about it? Like, this is the last time I'm going to do it. I want to remember it. That's kind of another reason for this. What if this is the last time I play a certain game and I want to remember it for the rest of my life? Or at least have a footprint or proof that I did something, even if it was in a goofy game. Like I said, all the thoughts that are fueled by different things that I've enjoyed tonight. I don't know, just different thoughts. And whatever gameplay is playing, I don't know, it just wanted you to have something to watch while I'm goofing through this. But yeah, I plan on playing a lot of nostalgic games from my childhood, and that's the beauty of the name of the channel, is everything becomes nostalgic eventually with enough time, so it justifies playing anything I want in the future as well. But I plan on going through those games and different games I grew up with and just enjoying time and having something my friends can watch. Another way to connect with some old friends that I've grown up with and had ever since I've existed. And just maybe a passion project to help me get through life. You might find out that I stop doing different things as I go through this. Maybe this is a healing process. Maybe there is actual purpose behind this besides BSing my way through things and just trying to find another way to cope with the unbelievable burden that is life at times. I don't know. We'll discuss different things, have different perspectives. You never know. This channel will be whatever I decide it to be, unapologetically, unabashedly, and without restraint, not feeling like I have to conform to anything. These were limitations and boundaries I put on myself beforehand, but now I want to just jump into it and realize who I really am, and not, I don't know, I'm getting really deep into this, but like how I'd really want to do this. Because like beforehand, I used to do reaction videos and, have a video of a face cam of my own stuff. And anybody that's done that for reals knows the hassle and the burden that is. And I guess another reason I've wanted to do it is throughout the years and the way technology has advanced in the past 11 or 12 years is I have the computer that could edit videos very quickly and efficiently, as well as the internet to upload these videos very efficiently, meaning that the technical background and behind the scenes of this would be rather instant and easy, hassle-free, especially the way I plan on recording and editing everything. And on top of that, it would let me truly live the fantasy, not necessarily the fantasy, but enjoy the recording process and playing the games as well as whatever editing I wanted to do. So, there's a lot of maximizing potential and a lot of different things there I want to think about. So, I think that's about all I want to extrapolate on this. I'm not really sure. I've got a couple more gummies I'm going to take in. I'm out of drinks. I'm out of drinks and that sucks, but it is what it is. But I think I'm going to take another couple of these gummies and I may record my first video. I'm trying to think of anything else I want to add. I don't know. I see a couple of my friends jumping in on Discord that I'm going to do this for. And I think I'm going to tell you about it and then jump in and record the rest of the night. I don't know. I'm hoping this becomes something, at the very least, something positive, something that if it does, at least helps me, maybe helps somebody out there. If it becomes something that I can build off of that would help benefit me in the real world, like monetarily, I'll take it. But if not, at the very least, maybe it'll serve its purpose of maybe 5 videos get uploaded and I get over this crap and I'm done. Maybe this becomes something important in the future. Maybe at the end of the day, it's just another way my friends and I can bullshit around. Maybe this is a way we stay connected. Because like I said, the friends I'm thinking of, there's 3 of them. I was friends with all of them by the time I was 7, 8, 9 years old. I'm almost 30 now, like I said. We're in that stage of our lives in this time period. I don't know, man. Maybe things will work out. Maybe this will be something great one day that I'll just jump into. I can see how I can tie this into my business for at least the experience and the skill development part. I can also see it being absolutely worthless and pointless, and you never see this video and nothing I do sees the light of day. But with that being said, the future is nothing but possibilities. And no matter how miserable our lives have been, we have to absolutely, no matter what, look forward in optimism. So I've done everything I could to talk myself out of this, and lo and behold, here I am talking about it, recording this audio. So maybe there's a purpose behind it. I'm going to go to the bathroom, talk to my buddies on Discord for maybe a few minutes. My mom might call me in between there and all that, and maybe I'll talk to her, and maybe I get this figured out. Maybe I sober up and realize how stupid this is. I don't know. I don't care. In this exact moment, I feel excited, and maybe this could be something. And if not, perhaps that is my hope and prayer for this as I'm moving forward with this, as I'm recording this right now. Whatever it'll be, let it be. If it needs to be something great moving forward, then let me stick with it enough that it becomes at least something of a side project that connects me, my friends, some family like my sister, and other people where, hey, you watched me play video games and it was fun. And if not, then let me be able to put this to bed forever and never worry about it again, because it's something that comes and goes as a yearning. And if it's something great, maybe it's meant for something, and I'm grateful to share it and grateful that I have somehow the means to do it. And maybe I can devote more time than an hour or 2 a week to it. But if not, then let me put this to bed. Let me be done with it, and let me be at peace knowing that I did give it a shot somewhat. and then I can find an alternative. Because it may be that I just need to play video games every once in a while and enjoy my life. But for whatever reason, I want to record and document things. So maybe I can find a happy medium. Wherever I end up, let me just be happy. Let me be where I'm intended to be. And let this move forward with however it needs to be. So if you made it this far, thank you for listening. And may this be whatever it needs to be. I'm okay with whatever. Talk to you soon. First video will be up shortly after this, because if it's made it all the way to YouTube and you get to see it and experience this, then holy crap, that means something's coming down the pipe that at least I'm proud of, and maybe you'll at least view it as worth watching. I don't know. Talk to you soon.